Hello everyone, this is Krishnaveni. Today we are going to continue with the previous concept hypothesis. We know that hypothesis means it's a kind of assumption before starting our research, before we want to testing something, we need to have an assumption. This assumption can be classified into two types. One is null hypothesis, the other one is alternate hypothesis. In the null hypothesis, we will formulate the statement in a negative way, and in the alternate hypothesis, we will rephrase the same statement in a positive aspects. So null and alternate hypothesis are based to make our research testing. And in the null hypothesis, say for example, if we are going to relate to a relationship between two factors, say for example, there is an relationship between the income earned by the family members and spent on the excursion or entertainment, and there is an another alternate. There is no such relationship between the income and the entertainment spent by the particular family members. These are all the few examples. In this, if we are framing that there is no relationship, that is a negative statement. This statement represents our null hypothesis, and if our alternate hypothesis obviously would be there is a relationship. And here it means we are rejecting our null hypothesis. Technically, we have to say that there is no evidence to accept the null hypothesis. This would be our alternate hypothesis. And for example, the other one is the null and alternate hypothesis. Say, for example, in this example, we are using a biofertilizer to increase the plant growth. Here, our null hypothesis is application of biofertilizer X do not increase the plant growth. This is one our null hypothesis. HO, and our alternate hypothesis obviously will be the application of biofertilizer X increases the plant growth. And here in the null hypothesis do not increase the plant growth. Here it increases the plant growth. Now we are making our we are using one set of plants are being grown with using biofertilizer and without biofertilizer. We are pouring water and we are checking and we are making reading, and we are relating both the thing, and we are finalizing and we are testing that with the hypothesis whether we are accepting our null hypothesis or not. This could be our research. And the in the other way, like the sample proportion and the mean proportion are one and the same, and there is a significant there is no significant difference between the average mark scored by the sample students and the actual mark of the students. These are all the other way we can. Here the mean value will be taken. If say for example, if we are fixing a standard that uh, those who are having age of 21 will have this test. So like we are setting a standard, and with that standard we are testing that whether our sample is follow this pattern or not. This can be also mu equal to 0 and mu not equal to 0, or mu equal to, if say for example in the FDA class pass percentage is 85 percentage. Here our null hypothesis is our mean pass percentage of our FDA subject of our class is 85 percentage, not 85 percentage, maybe higher than the 85 percentage or lesser than the 85 percentage, maybe the alternate hypothesis. So equal to 85 percentage is our null hypothesis, not equal to 85 percentage is our alternate hypothesis. So here, and also cat shows no preference for food based on the shape. This is our here the null hypothesis, no relationship between. No preference at all. Plant growth is not affected by a light color. Age has no effect on the musical ability. These are all the few examples for the null hypothesis. The alternate would be we are rejecting this null hypothesis is our alternate hypothesis. So, and also if we are making any mistakes, obviously errors will occur. There are four possibilities of error. If we are make our judgment correctly, then the negative statement will be accepted or positive statement will be accepted, unless otherwise the hypothesis true, but we are rejecting it. Obviously type 1 where error will occur. So and also our hypothesis is false, but we accept our hypothesis. This is also an error. This is we call it as an beta error. It is an type 2 error. And our hypothesis is true and we are accepting it's a correct decision. Our hypothesis is false and we are rejecting it. This is also correct decision. So these four situations will arise. So what will happen if we are making errors in our hypothesis and decision making? What will happen? This is a great example for us. Think about the COVID situation. Actually, we are giving the test a sample. Actual situation is either we have flu or not flu. That would be the ultimate result. Okay. If it is a negative, if we are receiving a negative and are actually we don't have any flu, then it will be the correct decision. And we are receiving the positive result and also we are having a flu. This is also correct. We don't have flu and we are receiving negative. This is good. We have flu and we are receiving positive. This is also good. In case if we have flu but we are getting a negative result, think about COVID. Obviously it is very dangerous one. We will go out and we will spread to the other people also. This we call it as a type 2 error, which is very dangerous. And I don't have flu at all and I got it as a positive. Think about that situation. This is here the medical expenses and other things are obviously ways. So the type 1 error will occur. The impact is little low when compared to the type 2 error. That's it. But both the errors should be avoided in our research part is concerned. And before making hypothesis, we have to follow the set of rules. That is that what is our null hypothesis, what is our alternate hypothesis, what is our level of significance, and which factor to be considered. All these things matters and we must know about the data types. Then only we can assign correct data and it will treat in a correct way. Unless otherwise we will get the wrong result. These could be avoided in our research by selecting appropriate tool with the appropriate data and with the appropriate decision. For everything we need to set the correct hypothesis for our testing. Let us see in the how we can formulate the hypothesis in various situations and applying those tools in the SPSS in the forthcoming videos. Thank you. Bye bye.